The book of Revelation is full of mysterious symbols and powerful imagery. Among the most debated and intriguing figures are the 144,000 and the Great Multitude. Who are they, and what do they represent in the final chapters of Earth's history? Let's start with the 144,000. In Revelation chapter 7, we read about 144,000 people who are sealed by God. The text tells us these individuals are from the tribes of Israel, 12,000 from each of the 12 tribes. Now, some interpret this group literally, as descendants of the ancient tribes of Israel. Others, however, believe that the 144,000 represent a symbolic number, a representation of God's faithful people throughout history, not limited to ethnic Israelites. But why the specific number? 144,000 is 12 by 12,000, a number that might symbolize completeness, perfection, or God's chosen people. Remember, the number 12 is used frequently in the Bible, from the 12 tribes of Israel to the 12 apostles. So whether literal or symbolic, the 144,000 are identified as a special group chosen by God, sealed and protected during the tumultuous events of Revelation. In Revelation chapter 14 verse 1, this same group is seen standing with the Lamb, Jesus, on Mount Zion. They are described as pure, blameless, and devoted to following Christ wherever he goes. This leads many to believe that the 144,000 represent those who are particularly devoted to God during the end times, often referred to as the remnant. But here's the big question: does this number exclude everyone else? That brings us to the Great Multitude. Just after the sealing of the 144,000, Revelation chapter 7 verse 9 describes a vision of a great multitude that no one could count, from every nation, tribe, people, and language. Unlike the 144,000, this group is not numbered, suggesting it's vast, too large to count. They stand before God's throne and the Lamb, clothed in white robes, signifying purity, and holding palm branches, which symbolize victory. This great multitude isn't confined to any specific tribe, nation, or ethnicity. It's made up of believers from every corner of the world, praising God and celebrating their salvation. This is a powerful image of inclusion and hope. But how do the 144,000 and the Great Multitude relate to each other? Some scholars believe the 144,000 represent a special, smaller group within the larger multitude, possibly those with a specific mission or role in the end times. Others see the 144,000 and the Great Multitude as two distinct groups, the 144,000 being a select group, sealed for a unique purpose, while the Great Multitude represents the broader body of believers. But no matter how you interpret it, one thing is clear. Revelation shows us that God's kingdom will be diverse, global, and filled with people from all walks of life who have remained faithful. The 144,000 and the Great Multitude both point to God's ultimate plan of redemption. The 144,000 may have a special role, but the Great Multitude shows that salvation is available to everyone, no matter where you come from or who you are. At the end of the day, Revelation reminds us of the victory that awaits all who trust in God. Whether part of the 144,000 or the Great Multitude, the message is the same: God is faithful, and his kingdom is coming. So, who are the 144,000 and the Great Multitude? They represent God's people, those he loves, protects, and will one day welcome into his eternal kingdom. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. And remember, no matter what happens in this life, God's plan for his people is filled with hope and promise. See you next time.